strikes against Iran. We do not yet know the details of those strikes, but we now can confirm, according to two U.S. officials, that the United States is carrying out strikes against Iran. That's significant because this morning, as air raid sirens sounded across Israel, warning Israelis that a state of emergency has been declared, we know that Israel announced itself that it was carrying out preemptive strikes against Iran. It was not immediately clear whether those strikes were coordinated with the United States or carried out jointly with the United States, but we can now indeed confirm that the U.S. and Israel are jointly carrying out strikes against Iran, and these are believed to be major strikes, with one U.S. official telling me that this is not a small strike, that official specifying that because there had been some speculation in recent days that the United States might initially carry out a kind of small targeted strike in order to send a message to the Iranians to try and use that as a leverage point in diplomatic negotiations. But instead, it seems like what is taking place is the other scenario that had been considered, and that was one of the United States bringing its overwhelming air and naval firepower to bear over the Iranians. Now, the question is, what are the targets right now? Is the United States going for an all-out regime decapitation operation to try and kill the supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei? Is the United States and Israel, are they focusing on the nuclear sites? Are they focusing on the ballistic missiles? Are they focusing on the internal Iranian security forces who killed thousands of Iranian protesters last month? We simply do not know the answer, and keep in mind, it could very well be all of the above as well. So this is an enormously significant moment in the Middle East right now, likely signaling the breakout of a very significant conflict, the likes of which we have not seen in the Middle East in quite some time. And we expect, as the Israelis have now warned the public here, that Iran will retaliate against the state of Israel with attacks including drones and also including those very powerful ballistic missiles. Keep in mind that the Iranians expected that Israel and the United States were preparing this attack. They appeared to be more prepared than they were when Israel launched strikes against Iran back in June. And so the window of time that it will take Iran to retaliate could be shorter than it was last time back in June. And we also expect that Iran could carry out more significant strikes, not just against Israel, but also against U.S. military assets in the region, of which there are a large number of U.S. military personnel and assets at various bases in the Middle East, both within striking range of those ballistic missiles, but also within striking range of some of those shorter range missiles, which Iran has in much larger supply.